Welcome back to Come and See with Terry Lee. We're going to do something a little bit different this time. We had the honor of touring the USS Yorktown when we were at one of our marinas in South Carolina. So we're going to share that with you today. As we venture along the boardwalk from Charleston Marina that takes you to Patriots Point, where we have the opportunity to tour the USS Yorktown and the destroyer USS Laffey. The USS Clamagore submarine is also on the property, but not open to the public. Our tour began on the hangar deck with the 4 quad machine gun mounts installed for visitor observation. Also on this deck is a flight simulator, historical informational videos, and key components of the ship's history. The North American B-25 Mitchell is an American medium bomber that was introduced in 1941 and named in honor of Major General William Billy Mitchell. With the carrier turned into the wind, the B-25 was able to take off on the length of an aircraft carrier, but this is to be a one-way flight. None of the medium bombers in the day were able to land on the aircraft carrier. After touring the interior of the B-25, it gives us a perspective of the harsh conditions and close quarters. The B-25 had a range of 1,350 miles at a max speed of 300 miles per hour with a crew of 4 to 6. Approximately 9,800 B-25s were produced during the war. It could carry 3,000 pounds of bombs internally in the bomb bay. A lovingly restored B-25 can be purchased in today's market for $1.5 million. While on the flight deck, you can view a variety of aircrafts documenting our history in naval aviation. Our tour continues in the Torpedo Room, where we learned where the torpedoes were stored, rigged and ready for installation on the aircraft. With an average weight of 432 pounds, the torpedoes were craned and dollied throughout the ship. The museum also displayed an open torpedo for the viewing of its components. Let's head to the mess hall. In a day, the ship's crew can go through 1,600 pounds of chicken, 160 gallons of milk, 30 cases of cereal, and 350 pounds of lettuce. Approximately 110,000 eggs per month, and 19,000 pieces of bacon.
18 ovens back there, 3 wide, 6 high. 18 ovens, and they're cooking around the clock. They're baking. These guys get a little more fresh air. You can see there's a little more fresh air tubing in here than normal. It's not air conditioned, it's just forced air, but this is a hot place to work. Probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 800 or 900 loaves of bread a day. Right? Cakes and pies. On the chow line over there, they make it look really fancy, like the bakers are really doing something cool.
Hey, can you spare a square? Clearly not a lot of privacy in the latrine.
Okay, there are 72 locations on Yorktown where the crew could have lived. The crew. The chiefs, E7s, 8s, and 9s live aft. Their eating area, their lounging area, their cooking area is on the back of the ship. The officers have the same thing forward. Their wardroom, their lounging area, their dining area, their living quarters are forward. The crew occupies the middle of the ship. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so we're on the gallery deck, one deck below the flight deck, which is right above us on the O2 level. This is the captain's in port or formal cabin. He and the admiral and the chief of staff have cabins here. They also have cabins on the bridge. I'll show you how to get to those here in just a few minutes.
The captain's quarters included a private kitchen for his meals, a private bedroom, and his personal desk with a commemorative picture of Anne Margaret from when she visited the ship.
Part of the deck department. Our deck department has 3 divisions. First division in front of the ship, second division in the middle, third division in the back. They're boatswain mates to maintain the ship. Shipping, the cleaning, and all the things that need to be done. They do the line handling, they do the anchoring, they do all that deck stuff. They handle small boats. The first division is responsible for anchoring the ship when we're not going to tie up in port. Yorktown has 2 anchors, one port, one starboard. They are 30,000 pounds or 15 tons each. If you take a harbor tour and sail around the front of Yorktown, you can see that that's exactly what the 2 anchors look like. Right? 15 tons. That's a lot. Right? They are hooked to a chain, this one, where each length is 156 pounds.
Our tour concludes on the flight deck, where we were able to explore various types of aircrafts that perform missions from the Yorktown. One special aircraft in particular, Top Gun's F-14 Tomcat. We had a wonderful time touring the USS Yorktown. We were told this recipe from the USS Yorktown was amazing if you're ever in the need of 10,000 chocolate chip cookies. Let us know how they are. We hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. It was really fun to do the tour. If you enjoyed this one, we did another one, not on the Great Loop list, but on my other videos, and it was the tour of the USS Venturas. It was a Coast Guard cutter. My son was in the Coast Guard at the time, so that was really cool. A lot of drone footage on that one, which we didn't get to do on this one because we weren't allowed to fly the drone over it. So, still looking to give away that $100 Amazon gift card. So we got to reach 1,000 subscribers, and then we're gonna choose a comment. Okay, so we'll see you next week.